I want to have a daughter with you, not just to create life, but to leave a piece of our love breathing in the world. Sometimes I imagine her eyes carrying your softness and your fire, and I realize how deeply I want forever with you. I don't just want a child, I want a daughter who knows love because she was born from ours. I want to have a daughter with you so she grows up watching how gently I love her mother. The thought of her calling you mom feels like the universe telling me I chose the right soul. I imagine holding her tiny hand and thanking you silently for trusting me with such a miracle. I want to raise a daughter with you who knows strength doesn't mean hardness and love doesn't mean weakness. Every time I think about our future, she appears, laughing, learning, and loving the way we do. I want a daughter with you because I want the world to know what happens when our hearts collide. She would be proof that our love wasn't just passion, it was purpose. I dream of bedtime stories, scraped knees, and teaching her how to love herself by watching you. I want her to inherit your kindness, your courage, and that way you love without fear. Sometimes the future feels uncertain, but imagining her makes everything feel right. I want to create a safe world with you where our daughter never doubts she is wanted. I imagine you holding her for the first time, and I know my heart would never be the same. I want her to grow up knowing love is patient because she saw us practice it daily. Having a daughter with you feels less like a dream and more like destiny whispering. I don't want perfection. I want late nights, laughter, and learning together with you and her. I want to look at her and see the best parts of us reflected back. She would be my reminder that loving you was the bravest and most beautiful choice. I imagine teaching her how to be strong while you teach her how to be gentle. I want her to feel protected not by walls, but by love. The thought of building a family with you feels like building a legacy of emotion. I want to have a daughter with you because I want something real, lasting, and meaningful. She would grow up hearing stories about how deeply I loved her mother. I want to raise her with you in honesty, warmth, and unconditional support. I imagine her asking about love and pointing to us as the answer. I want her to know she was born from intention, not accident. The idea of our daughter feel like hope given a name. I want to share every milestone with you. First steps, first words, first dreams. I imagine our daughter carrying your smile and my stubborn heart. I want her to feel safe enough to fail and brave enough to try again. Having a daughter with you feels like creating a future that heals the past. I want to show her what partnership looks like by loving you right. She would grow up knowing love doesn't hurt when it's real. I imagine her laughing between us, and suddenly life makes sense. I want to have a daughter with you because I want to build something that outlives us. She would be raised on respect, affection, and emotional truth. I want her to know her worth because she watched how I valued you. The idea of her makes me want to be better in every way. I want to create a home with you where our daughter feels seen and heard. I imagine her asking about the stars and us teaching her to dream big. I want to have a daughter with you because love like ours deserves a future. She would grow up knowing softness is a strength. I want to guide her heart while you guide her soul. The thought of her sleeping peacefully between us feels sacred. I want her to know she was created from trust, not fear. Raising a daughter with you feels like the most meaningful adventure. I imagine her learning kindness by watching how we treat each other. I want her to feel loved even on her worst days. She would be our shared miracle, born from choice. I want to build a family where love is spoken, not assumed. I imagine her calling for you and my heart swelling with gratitude. I want to have a daughter with you because I want roots, not just wings. She would be raised on patience, laughter, and deep connection. I want her to grow up knowing she never has to earn love. Every time I think of her, I realize how deeply I want a life with you. I want to create memories with you that she will one day cherish. She would be proof that love can create something beautiful and pure. I want to have a daughter with you because loving you already feels like family.